Welcome to this episode of the Back Nine Report with your host, Fred Altvater.
Hi, this is Fred Altvater with another golf tip to hopefully help you take some shots off your game and enjoy it, have a little more fun on the golf course. I want to talk a little bit about the short game today, about chipping. In a round of golf of 18 holes, if you shoot in the 90s, you probably hit 30 shots around the green. There's 18 greens at least. If you only hit 2 or 3 greens, that's 16 shots at least chipping onto the green. If you miss 1 or 2, now you're at 18, 20, 23 shots around the green. So if you can just make one good chip, make a good putt, get up and down, you're going to take a lot of shots off your game, maybe get from the 90s down the 80s, or if you're in the hundreds, get down in the 90s. Make it a lot more enjoyable, a lot more fun for you. Number one, chipping around the green, you really need to have kind of a variety of shots. I carry 3 wedges in my bag. Number one is a 60-degree wedge. It gets the ball a little bit higher in the air. It won't run out as much. It's for when the pin is over closer to the edge of the green. You don't have a lot of green to work with, or you have to lob it over a sand trap or over a water hazard up next to the green. Number 2, I have a 52-degree wedge. That's when I want to kind of take it a little bit high, a little bit lower in the air, and let it run out a little bit. It won't run quite as far as like a pitching wedge, but it'll run a little bit farther than a 60-degree, and you run it up next to the hole. And lastly, I use maybe a pitching wedge. It's a 48-degree wedge, and use it here like a situation where I'm off the edge of the green, I'm close to the green, I just want to carry the ball in the air a little ways, and mostly it's going to run onto the green like a long putt. So a couple things. Once you master those 3 clubs, or understand the difference in those 3 clubs, then one of the real basics in the shot is do not let the right hand flip over in the shot. I see so many people trying to get the ball airborne and flipping their right hand through the shot. What that does is it closes the club face, you'll end up line driving it, hitting it fat, all kinds of bad things happen. Number one is you want the ball a little bit back in your stance. You open your stance just a little bit to the target line. You don't line up straight to the target. But the main thing is, as you come through the ball, once you take it back, you set your wrist, you hold that wrist cock all the way through. The right hand never comes ahead of the left. It always stays under and behind. So this keeps the club face open, gets the ball airborne, makes you a nice straight roll so it rolls out to the hole. Keep the ball back in your stance just a little bit. Open up to the target line, open your stance up to the target line a little bit, and never let your right hand cross over. Keep it underneath and keep the club face open. Don't be afraid to use 3 different clubs. Enjoy the game, have a lot of fun. Hope this helps.
For more of the latest golf news and instructional tips, visit Fred's website at Toledo, Ohio, golflessons.com.